So here's the thing. Humans have two different modes that we operate from, either reacting mode or creating mode. We can only be in one mode at a time, never both. Reacting mode feels like resignation, cynicism, apathy, frustration, anger, disappointment, sorrow. If you are ever upset, you can bet your bottom dollar that you are in reacting mode. Reacting mode is no fun because you are a prisoner to your circumstances. You can never create anything new because you're just dealing with what's already there. But then there's this other mode that's super fun, that feels like inspiration and aliveness and excitement and joy, and that is called creating mode, and creating mode is always accessible. You can always switch into creating mode, but sometimes in order to switch into creating mode, it requires you to give some stuff up. See, ego validation comes from conditions being hard. The ego survives off of its belief in its own separateness and its belief that life has to be a struggle. See, the ego always wants to be in reacting mode because the ego always wants to have a struggle to overcome. The ego wants to dominate and be right and make things a struggle and have to have things to survive. So in order to switch into creating mode, we have to give up the need to be right and the need to dominate and the need to look good and all that. See, reacting mode is based in the past, creating mode is based in the future. See, whatever results we currently have in our relationships or our finances or our passions or our fitness or whatever, those are all just a product of the ways that you were being in the past. So if you're fixating on whatever results you currently have in your life, then you're dwelling in the past. If you're being insecure because you don't have enough money, then you're reacting to the past. You're just being the victim of however you were being in the past. And you're in reactive mode. And you can't create anything new from there. You're just going to create more of the same. Reactive mode is you letting the way that you are being in the present moment be dictated by the results that you have. But those results are a function of the past, so you're just reacting to the past. Creative mode is you choosing how you want to be regardless of the results that you've produced. It's you choosing to be confident regardless of the money in the bank account, regardless of how your body currently looks. Reactive mode is reacting to things. When you're truly in creative mode, you are creating from no thing. You're creating from nothing. Creative mode is a constant blank canvas, regardless of the current circumstances. See, if you're in reactive mode, you're reacting to the way that you think things already are. So you'll find yourself trying to fix things that seem broken, or trying to compensate for not being enough, or trying to hide, or trying to cover up. But in creative mode, there's nothing broken and there's nothing that needs fixing. There's nothing to react to. You create for the fun of it, for the joy of it. You create for the sake of creating and nothing else. It's like when you are painting on a blank canvas, you're not trying to fix anything. You're not trying to prove anything. You're not compensating for anything. You're just creating for the pure sake of creation. You know that you're in creative mode when it's fun and when it's easy. That's your litmus test. No matter what the circumstances look like on the outside, you always have the power to be in creative mode. It's a choice. It's a choice that doesn't have any prerequisites. You don't have to prove your right to be in creative mode. Being in creative mode is like finding balance when you're learning to ride a bike. Once you really get what it's like, you can always come back to it. You know that sensation. Now, most people live from reactive mode. But that's okay. Let them be there. It's their choice, and they can choose it for as long as they want. We all have the right to choose reactive mode. It's just that it's no fun. So stop letting the results that you currently have constrain how you're being. Stop letting it constrain what you see as possible for yourself. Get into creative mode, stop making it hard, and go play. Go have fun with it. I'm Brandilyn. That's your coaching for the day. Message me about topics that you'd love to get coached on.